Now, this ain't no joke. This is true.
Okay.
Trump will not step down for the speech so that he can become the president.
Yeah, I know that.
He trying to say it was rigged and that he won.
Right. He's retarded.
And he done hired these lawyers to prove it.
Right.
Well, no, the lawyer.
Oh, you already knew it.
Yeah, that's all they've been talking about. That he.
I told y'all, I knew he was going to do something, but I didn't know what it was. And watch him. They going to say Biden didn't win, watch.
Right. Well, no. Biden won, and they're going to say that he won. You know, Trump just can't.
But they're not going to let him be the president. You think they're going to let him be president?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Yes, ma'am, I do.
There's not enough votes to be overturned to make the balance of the difference. There's no way Trump can get up 270 electoral votes.
Well, 60% of the United States voted for Trump. 60%.
But
they were all white people and all the ones that hate other races.
Well, there's some black people in there too.
Right.
Well, that's a few blacks, but only the black people that had some money voted for Trump.
No, some poor dumb blacks.
And ain't no poor ones. Oh Lord, wasn't some poor?
There's some poor dumb blacks because they mad at Joe Biden because he wrote in on that 1994 crime bill. But my thing is, if they tell you if we catch you with a dime bag of weed, you doing a mandatory 5 to 10 years. Then that just tells me that I don't need to carry a dime bag of weed. But if you want to be dumb enough and break the law and get caught, Joe Biden didn't put your butt in prison. You put your own stupid self in prison because you broke the law.
And if you're black, you get more than 5 to 10 years.
That's right.
That's why you shouldn't have broke the law.
But Trump is going to try to make the fix it where Biden don't be president. Now you just watch and see.
He gonna try. He gonna try, but he's not going to succeed.
The only thing Trump can do is say that the election is off, and that's going to cause a mandatory recount. And if they come back and recount, and he wins an extra 100 votes somewhere, it's not going to be enough to make a difference. Biden has the votes. Biden has the electoral college. Trump can't do nothing except rattle the sabers and try. All he's doing is firing his base up because he's going to try and run again in 4 years. So he's trying to keep his cracker nation all upset so that they'll come out and vote for him again in 4 years. That's the only thing he can do at this point.
Well, in 4 years he won't win no way because the black people is tired of this killing.
Right.
He'll be almost 80 years old in 4 years. Ain't no need no 80-year-old man even running for president. He'll be senile by then.
Well, look, how old is
He's 78.
Uh-huh.
Biden is 78, but that's why they've got this bill being passed so that Kamala Harris can take over. She's going to be president she's going to be president before the 4 years is up.
You think so?
I don't think.
She talks against black people too, though.
Again, I don't care about being tough on black people. If black people would do their part.
I didn't say talk. I said she talks against them sometimes.
Well, whether she talks against them or not, black people are responsible for their own actions. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Because for her, she's black herself, so she should never do that.
Well, look, let me tell you, I done work with some slowful, lazy black.
Just because she's black, she should stick with her color, though, and never do that if it's possible.
But what about
black people?
What about the black people that don't do their share?
Do wrong stuff. But we need to try to stick together anyway. We the only race that don't stick together.
I can understand sticking together, but you still got to do your part.
You can't be wrong and stick together.
Right. I can't.
That's what I know. That's what I'm saying.
But if you're a black person and you're doing...
That's what I'm saying. But we need to try to do it. We don't even try to do it. Black people don't even... They jealous of one another.
Mm.
You don't think so? Black people is jealous of their own race. They don't want to see... They don't want to see some black people. You know how some black people, they don't want to see you do good. They get jealous and mad and angry about that.
Mama, that's not jealousy. That's ignorance.
Yeah, and that's not everybody. So you can't put us all.
No, that's not everybody, but it's a lot of the black race.
And there's a lot of ignorant people in all races and all nationalities. But again, don't get yourself in a tizzy over Trump, because Trump is a...
I'm not in no tizzy over Trump. I knew Trump was gonna do something like that. I was just made a joke up because I knew he was gonna pull a Trump
Yeah. And you know what?
I said, Trump vote for the Trump card. I knew he was because he crazy.
They need to take his name out the dictionary. They need to banish the word Trump forever.
They do. Because he's, I could look at him and tell he was going to make something. I said, he going to pull a Trump card. I could just look at him, especially when he tried to do his little dance. I knew right then that was Satan up there. Did y'all see Satan when he did that?
Every time I see him with his chin up in the air.
When he started doing his little dance, all I seen was some with big long ears and no teeth missing and holes with worms coming out of it. When he was up at this, I said, oh my gosh.
Mom,
I said, he ain't nothing but
He ain't had none of them worms marching across his lip, did he?
Right.
He had holes in his face with worms coming out of him while he was up there doing that little dance. I said, that is definitely Satan. That's Satan child for sure. That's Satan child for sure. When he did that little dance, I said, oh my gosh. I couldn't believe he was up there doing it. I said, he needs to get somewhere because he's dead.
Well, the dude's what, 75 years old?
He's dead standing up there on that stage trying. I said, look, don't nobody see that but me, but I'm telling you. That's what I seen. He's dead and he don't even know it. He don't know how to lay down and rest.
Well, you know what? Even if he don't run in 4 years, he's trying to set the stage for one of his sons to run. That's what I think is really happening.
Really?
Yeah. Not Eric,
yes,
but
that's
Don
right.
Jr.
That's right.
Don
That's
Jr.
exactly right. One of his sons, one of his sons. You're
Because
right.
they'll keep that racist narrative going. And that's why he's trying to fire up his racist base.
They got all of these racist groups pushing for him. They got them all.
Right.
And even at my job, the customers changed. The customers actually changed. I noticed that they changed when they seen that Biden had more. They was rude. They were mean. They wasn't satisfied. And guess what I said?
What?
I said, it's an entity in here. Because I asked the lady, I said, what is wrong?
Talking about one of the customers?
Yes. She said, what is wrong? What is wrong is you don't know how to do. I said, you've been coming in this store for 3 years. I said, you break your neck to get in my line. I said, now I don't know my job. I said, okay. I said, politics. That's what it is. It was.
And what she
said?
She
was mad. She was mad because Trump didn't win.
Right.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. They're still counting. Now, what she say that for? She was mad at me. She was mad at me because I was a black cashier and I was happy. but little did she know that I've never voted.
Right.
I didn't make Trump not win. I ain't never voted. You came in this, got your stuff up there, and I just said, how you doing? And I just kept on. What's this? Is this a six or this is a that?
So she just mad because you black and you...
I didn't know what was going on.
So she just...
They were hateful. They were hateful, honey. Hateful. And then somebody called in about a black cashier. I said, whoever called in one time about me, I said, because every last one of them know my name. I got a name tag hanging down in front of me every day.
So what did they say about the black cashier when they called in?
The black cashier was rude. She was mean. She didn't give me my receipt. I said, that's a damn lie. I said, they're not talking about me. I said, whoever did that is playing a joke. I said, because everybody knows my name. That lady, the girl, she just looked at me. She said, well, I wish you had said it in a nicer way. That's a damn lie. I said, because it is a damn lie. I said, I'm tired. My head is hurting. My wrist is swollen up. I said, what you want me to do? You want me to go home? I did. I said, it's politics.
Yes.
She said, no, Miss Sarah, go on back over there. I said, because it's a damn lie. Shit, I'm getting tired of this stuff. Oh, my goodness. I'm really getting tired. I told her I'm getting tired. I said, I'm getting tired because it is a damn lie.
Right.
You mean you gonna stop and I'm the only cashier in here right now? You gonna stop me from working and let one of the managers go while you call me in the office and tell me some shit? I didn't say that to her, but I did tell her it's a damn lie.
Right.
That's his politics. That's what it is. And I ain't never voted. So what the hell you were trying to make me lose my job today for? But that's okay. I'm tired. That's what they were trying to do. It's politics. And then they got Sydney. I was glad about that, though.
What you mean they got Sydney?
They said Sydney didn't ask him for his ID when they bought some liquor. So he let him go on out the store.
So did they fire him?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
said, Sydney said, what? Wait a minute. I asked for the ID. She said, I make up jokes and say, huh?
You said Sydney said what?
Boy, I asked everybody for their ID. Even though they got a mask on and I can't see their face. I know their eyes. I bust that leg.
That's too
He said
funny.
he know who they is by their eyes.
Right.
He said he still asks them for ID. He said I make up jokes. I don't know why we asking people for ID. We can't tell if it's you or not.
Right.
He said he makes up jokes about that. He said I can't believe it. He looked back at me and said, woo. I said politics. He said what?
It's the politics.
That's all it is. Man, ain't nobody called them. Them gay folks love him.
Right.
Them folks love him. They hugging him, kissing him on his
Now they can't stand him.
his crystal and every damn thing else. I sit there and watch him every time I work, how they treat him. They love him.
Now,
but all of a sudden,
they can't
he
stand
didn't
him.
ask for ID.
Right.
I told him that's his politics. He came up and said, you know what? I think you're right. I said, that's it. That's his politics. I said, now sometimes they'll say I talked it loud or something like that, but they used to that. I said, well, honey, that's what it is. I said, they want us out of here. And I just started laughing.
Right.
And then John, he ain't never been disrespectful or nothing. The gay owner that I told you like me, he asked me, do I see some dust up on that sign?
Some dust.
Dust. D-U-S-T.
On what sign?
You know that when you're coming in the cash register, got the lights up there that say number 1, number 2, number 3,
Right.
number 4. And it's 5 of them. He asked me, did he see some dust up there?
So what he trying to say? He wants you to dust it. What you gonna dust it with? Do they give y'all dusters?
No, they got a long thing to reach up there, but that's what I told him.
Well, no. I don't see nothing.
I said, I don't know if you see some dust up there or not. I got on glasses and I still can't see.
Right.
That's what I said. I said, I don't know.
And what he said?
Is it anything we got the dust up there? I said, I don't know. Look in that little cabinet I see, because he plays with me a lot. So I just pulled my trump card on his ass. I said, I don't know. Look in that little cabinet out there and see if you can I help you, ma'am? How you doing? Yeah, because he's always playing with me.
So you told him go find it. Then you want to dust it, you go find it. I'm working.
He said, is anything we got anything to get it out? I told him, I don't know. Look in that little closet out there in the hallway by the stairwell. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? How you doing? And I went on, honey, and started ringing up people, and he never did come back.
No, he didn't. He didn't go look for them.
No! His ass never did come back. Because he always playing with me, and he can't say it was inappropriate.
Right. It was.
You ain't got no business touching me on my head, playing with me, talking about my hair wraps, or touching my earring. Is that a real hammer? See, you play too much.
Right.
I used it on him. I don't know, look in that little closet out there. It might be. I said, I got some customers. Can I help you, ma'am? Yeah. Because I had 2 or 3 waiting on me. I went on. He never did come back. He never did come back. And Sydney asked me, what was he talking about? I didn't tell Sydney, though. I said, I don't know. But I played it just as good because I couldn't believe it. What they sound like to you?
Yeah, they mad. They mad. But they'll
But
be
what
all
that
right.
sound like to you, though?
Well, do you see some dust
When he
up there?
said that about the dust.
He was trying to make you do something. Maybe that'll make him feel better since he lost the election.
Now, was Biden against something about gay folks?
I haven't heard anything. David, have you heard anything?
He's a Catholic, and they don't believe. Oh, against gay folks? Well, the Catholic Church has recently changed their stance towards gay folks and the gay lifestyle. So they're saying now we have to love the gay people, you know.
Well, I didn't know what it was, but I know I couldn't believe. I looked at him too.
And that they have to accept that lifestyle because of property.
Because he always come and say, well, did my wife get in your line? He loves you. Did he get in your line today? And all this playing with me and going on. Now today you gonna see some dust up on a motherfucking sign. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know.
He trying to pull a slavery card.
I got on glasses and I couldn't see way up there. I'm a little short woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up on top of that sign.
Right.
His ass might be crawling up on top of it. I don't know. I don't know. He says, we got something we can do. I said, look in the little closet out there by the stairwell. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? I just went on. I said, it's politics, baby. Politics up in here, baby.
Right.
Yeah, politics was flowing in the tunnel truck, honey.
It's tight. You can cut, just like when Obama came president, you can feel the tension in the air.
Yes, honey. We'll see when they recount it. I thought, who gonna recount what?
Honey, some still is counting. But even if they recount it, it's not enough to let him win, though. That's the thing.
Look, Trump's been a liar even before he ran for president, because when Obama won, Trump was on the front line beating the drum that he didn't have an American birth certificate. And when that got proved wrong, nobody, why are you going to continue to believe somebody that puffs out false statements all the time and never speaks from fact? He's still talking about the birther. He's still talking about Hillary Clinton. Why don't you talk about something pertinent like how you didn't let 240,000 people die because you failed to take action as the president of the United States? Your lack of action has caused people death. Why don't they have a wrongful death suit waiting on this joker when his time is up? What about crimes against humanity? He knew that the pandemic was going to be bad, but he said he wasn't going to say anything because he didn't want the American people to panic. Well, that's fine, but he
was the first one panic when that lady said, I've been kind of under the weather, I've been sneezing and got a little temperature. He said, goodbye, and flew off that stage. He did. He flew off the stage, and the woman that was talking just looked. Right. She thought, is he done lost his mind?
No, he ain't trying to die. But the people that followed him have
flew off of that. No. But he never did have corona, and neither did his wife.
Yeah, that's what they say.
The people who follow him are the ones who lost their mind.
The vaccine and it works.
Mm-hmm. Right. So he can push that corona shot. I ain't gonna take that corona shot.
Maybe he injected himself with bleach and some light.
That's what I told him. I told him that he had a bleach cocktail. That's what I told him. I said maybe he had a bleach cocktail. Now his insides is white. They said, girl, that's because that's all he loved. White. They said, oh. I said, that's because he's white. I said, he wanted to be whiter, so he bleached his inside. Them girls just be looking at me, shaking their heads.
That's all you can do.
Miss Sarah, why you come up with this stuff? I said, y'all stop talking to me then. Like, I know y'all white, so I just want to see how y'all asses gonna react when y'all tell y'all some stuff. I know you're white. But they just shake their head. I know they white, and they can't stand it when I say stuff like that. Miss Sarah, how you come up with these things? I just look at them and start laughing. I just look at them and start laughing. I know they white. They just can't stand it because I said stuff like that.
Right.
I asked Tara, I said, Tara, however you say your name, have you ever seen a white person before? Yeah, I said, I'm white. I see white people every day. I said, you're not white to me. What do you mean? I said, you're just not white. So I laid the receipt paper up there. I said, this is white. I said, put your hand up there. Put your arm up there. I said, let me see if you get color. She said, well, let's so and so and so and so. And so she was trying to explain to me the difference, what it really means. I said, no, you say you're white.
Right.
I said, now, I laid a black ink pen up there. I said, I'm supposed to be black.
Right.
And I laid a black ink pen up there, and I put my arm up. I said, now. I said, geez, I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I'm not going to play this game. I said, if I'm black, please tell me. I said, because that means I've been confused all my life.
Right.
I said, because I just don't see that I'm black. I said, my skin is not that. I said, I don't get it. I said, what color am I, Tara? I'm not playing this game with you. I said, Tara, I love you. And she just went on the way. She just turned red. And then I told her, I said, now I know what color you are. She said, what do you mean? I said, you're red.
Boy, no, she was hot.
No. She told me at lunch she loved me, but she threw the last bite of food in the plate when she did it. She was eating something, and she said, I heard you when you said you loved me. And she was eating something. She said, I love you too. Then the last little piece, she just threw it in the plate. Bam!
You ruined her
appetite. She hates me.
Yeah, you ruined her appetite, Mama.
No, I didn't tell her to say that. When I came up here, she just felt like she needed to say something.
She loves me now.
Right.
So she took that last bite of food and threw the rest of it out her hand on the plate. And I just looked at her and said, love, huh? All right.